Hello, my name is Federico. I am with Garza Web Design, and today I would like to show you how to update the core for your Drupal 8 website. This is going to be a manual update as opposed to Composer or Drush. And in the past, I've always done it with FTP, but it's just so slow with Drupal 8 because Drupal 8 is a much bigger software base than Drupal 7 ever was. And so what I've started doing is using cPanel to do this, and it's a much faster process. I will learn how to do it on Composer, and when I do, it'll probably make it a lot easier, but for now, I'll show you how to do it manually in cPanel. So here we are right here. This is the website, garzawebdesign.com, and we're going to go ahead and do a status report. And here we are, and you can see here that we've got a Drupal 8 core available, so it's out of date. Drupal 8.6.5 is available. So let's go ahead and download that to the hard drive, and then we're going to upload it to the server. So to download it, let's go to drupal.org. I go down to the bottom. There's Drupal core right here. And I have a copy of this already, but that's all right. I'll go ahead and just download another one. There we are. I'll just click that. And the tar file I always do. Let's go ahead and save that. And there we are. And so it's in our drive right here. So you can see I've got 8.6.4, 7.61, 8.6.5. This is what we're looking for. So let's go ahead and do this now. Where are we? Oh, before we do anything, we got to do backups. So let's go ahead and back up. Right here. You have to have the backup migrates module installed. So I click backup now. Save file. Here we are. I apologize for the audio quality. My computer the fan is rolling pretty hard, so it's probably interfering with the audio. I apologize up front. Okay, so we've got that downloaded. And now what I want to do is I want to back up the files. So we're going to go to cPanel. You should have cPanel access. I'm going to click on File Manager. To public_HTML. This is a standard cPanel setup here. And so what I do is I'm going to back up all the files that are unique to this website. So it's a libraries folder, modules, profiles, sites, themes. I have an HT access, do not delete that I use. Google, Airlog, my web of trust, php.ini, and then robots do not delete. I'm not doing anything with that right now, but I like to keep that there anyway. These are previous backups from earlier, these zip files here. So I'm going to go ahead and compress this zip file, and files backup. Hold on just a second here, I have it in Spanish. Go backup 2019 0111. I think that's the date today. Yes, 14 already. Ooh. Okay, and then compress the file. Now that's compressing, and I'll show you what else we got here while that's compressing. So we have Drupal 8.6.4. That's the one warning. And then we have all these details that have been checked. That's positive. I'm running PHP 7.2.11 and the MySQL database 5.5.61. It's still updating. You can see here, this is where we see this. 8.6.5 is available, which we have. Now, Composer and Drush, I guess, are the best ways to do this. And I've tried to install Drush 9, which is required for Drupal 8.4, I believe, and above. But for some reason, I'm just having a problem getting that updated. And so, and I also need to update my Composer version. And I have not yet been able to successfully do that. I just haven't had the bandwidth to research it too much. So I tried it once, fell flat on my face, and said, okay, I'm just going to do this manually. There we are. And everything looks good. I'm going to close this. And down below, it should be there. I don't see... Oh, there it is. Is that it right there? Today, yes, that's it. So I'm going to download this. So what I do to download it is you can select it, and there should be a download up here. Or you can right-click it and download it. So I'm going to save the file. And let's go here, Garza Web Design, Database Backups, and there we are. And it should be downloading now. I've got a very slow connection here at home. It's going to be about 2.5 minutes. I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. Okay, so we've got the backups. So we've backed up our database, and we're backing up our files. And so what I'm going to do now is we are going to delete all the files that are not unique to this website. So for a Drupal installation, you've got core. Oh, before you do anything, make sure that you can see these, your .htaccess file. If you cannot see this, if your .htaccess file is missing, then probably what's happening is that you need to click your settings and make sure you can show hidden files, your .dot files. And then you hit save. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to upload actually. We're going to upload this Drupal 8.6.5. Just the tar file. And that's going to take a little bit because we're downloading stuff right now. And we're uploading and downloading at the same time. And my very slow internet service provider connection is showing you how bad it is to have a slow connection. Oh, there we are. It's complete. So let's go back. And there we are. Let me get rid of these real quick. All right, oh, there it is right there. So now what we're going to do, let me see how close we are. 4 seconds left. Okay. There. So now it's good. I always like to verify that it's actually there. It is. So now what we're going to do is we're going to decompress this. So we're going to expand it or extract it. So you right click here and you extract. Or what you can do is just select it and extract it right here. And then I just go ahead and hit extract files. It should be public_HTML. There we are. And hit close, and there it is. So everything extracted right into here. Now before I do anything with this, I like to have a whole bunch of these windows open, and it has saved me time and time again, so that if I get a white screen of death, I've got access to flush all caches, or run the cron, or run updates. And so you can do that here if you have multiple windows open. So I'm going to open up another window. And now we've got multiple windows open here. Okay, so now I'm going to go into Drupal 8.6.5. I don't know if you really need to do this, but I do it just to be on the safe side. I'm going to select these. So what I did is I selected modules, then I hit the shift key, and then themes, and then I'm going to hit the delete key. Or you can delete it right here. Confirm. So now we've just got core and vendor. And when we go up one level, you can see it's going to be core, vendor, and all these other files. Most of them I'm going to delete. So to show you what I'm going to delete, let's go ahead and get going on that. So I'm going to leave well-known and CGI-bin because I go into here. There is not one in here. So these are the files that are your Drupal files that we're going to move over. Before we move them over, we have to delete some stuff here. We're going to delete core and vendor. And all these you saw on the other folder. Well, I'm not going to delete this one. I'm not going to delete the Bing or this one or the. I'm going to just delete these. These are all unique to this website. php.ini I'm leaving there. I'm not going to delete the robots one that I have here. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to double check it again. Core, vendor, all these other files. These files are unique to this website and are not in the subdirectory right here. There we are. Looks good. And now I'm going to hit delete. This is always a scary time here. One more time, core and vendor. Delete. There we are. One more time, core, vendor, and then these files right here all look good. And notice I'm not selecting skip the trash. That has saved me more than once. Okay, so that's all deleted. Now let's go into here, and I'm going to select all, and I'm going to click move, and I'm just going to backspace until we get to public_HTML and click move files. Up one level. There we are. So it's all there. So let's go over here. I'm going to right click and open in a new window or a new tab and see if we get a white screen of death. Nope, there we are. So now it looks like we're most of the way there, but we still have to run updates. So I'm going to run an update right here. And this is going to take a little bit here. So right here, we've backed up our code. Remember, I zipped it up and I downloaded it. Oh, I did not put the site into maintenance mode. You should probably do that. I'm not going to worry about it right now. But back up your database. We backed up the database already. And then we installed our new files. Hit continue. And this should take about 20 seconds maybe. And so while this is doing that, we really can't do anything at this point in time. I should have put it into maintenance mode, but a lot of times I forget to put it back. And so what happens is that people will call me and say, "Hey, Federico, we can't see your website. What's going on?" Well, not a lot of times. It used to be, but now I'm a lot more careful. Okay, it looks like it finished. Let's go to front page. Now let's see if everything loads up okay. And it's a little slower. I think this process flushes the cache and it makes the first rendering really, really slow. I'm going to go ahead and refresh this. Well, it's trying to refresh here, and let's see which one refreshes first. Here we are. Okay, so it looks okay. All right, so now let's go to reports and status report. And There we are. We still see one warning here. We see 8.6.5, but I see a warning. There it is. No available updates. There was a problem checking for updates. So it's telling us Drupal core update status. So when I see this, I run a cron job. And there we are. So the XML sitemap has been updated, and 31 items. Everything is good to go. I see the green check mark, which tells us that everything looks good. And I think that's it. Let's go home one more time. There we are. Good, good, good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open it up in another browser. So I'm opening it up in Firefox Developer. Of course, I haven't used this in a while, which is why I wanted to use it. So it's not, the website's not going to be in the web browser cache. All right, here we go. So let's go ahead and open up Garza Web Design. Here we are, looks good. You notice I'm not logged in and everything looks good here. And I think we're good to go. Let's see what happens here. Again, see how slow everything is? So what I need to do is I need to go through and reestablish the cache. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click, I'm going to keep my finger on the control key. Again, this is a Windows 10 machine. I guess it would be Command if you're using a Mac. So I'm going to keep my finger on the control, and I'm going to click on Home, Web Design, Web Development, all these right here. I'm going to click on and open them up in a browser where I'm not logged in to the website. And so I'm going to click all these, boom. There we are. And I'm waiting for all these to render. Now these aren't all the pages on the website, but these are the major ones. These are the ones I worry about the most. And so it looks like everything worked. And that's it. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment on the YouTube page. And I hope that this was helpful to you. And if you have any other questions, please let me know. Thank you very much, and you have a good day. Again, this is Federico from Garza Web Design. Bye.